Nakamura can't take his eyes off of Joker. He's looking cool, isn't he? Looking cool, Joker. Mishima. That probably needs to be on the soundboard. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year, pardon me, Pablo, of the Radiance. Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, and Amelino Milcars. Few know me as the man who's ready to see what unfolds when Wednesday brings to you later today, Friday night, Inferno. But for right now, get your oars ready, cause we're rowing in the Dangan-lympic Hunger Games. That is right, it is team rowing, and I gave everybody some oars, but hopefully they find some boats. There's some in the arena somewhere in the Hunger Games, but more importantly, we gotta see who's earning some points for their teams, much needed points while any of the Chaos Wheels reign. You have to wait and see, but you won't have to wait too much longer, because let's get into everybody who's here today who will be rowing with their partners. We got Flower Power, Monophony, and Dedu. Couples Counseling, Jotaro and Yuta. IT Club, Chihiro and Futaba, Let Him Cook, Teru and Gin. Gamer Score, who have the wrong sprites, and we'll fix that shortly. Mitarai and Chiaki, Bottomless Pit, Akane, and Paimon. Snapshot, Mahiru, and March 7th, and our first of the OC tag teams this season, Subliminal. Starting off with the man who speaks in hands, created by David, the ultimate hypnotist. Lucas is back. And with Lucas this time around is Hana. Miss Hana Kobayashi, created by Emma, the ultimate manga artist, has returned. Now, could they be making some subliminal messages? Maybe they'll be using fantastic artwork and some little bit of power of suggestion, rather, to get people onto their side to win these games. I'm not sure, but we must go on. Team Monotaro starts with Monotaro, Team Hamtaro, Monotaro and Hifumi, Father Knows Jess, Jin, and Zenkichi, I Need a Hero, Celeste, and Hero, Yakuza 3, Fuiko, and Iwai. True Gentleman, Gonta, and the Professor Layton. And we have Star Pupils, Kawakami, and Taka. Dress Up Doll are our next OC team, featuring a returning Kitamura. Created by Happy Jim, the ultimate doll maker is back yet again. Although hindered with just one eye will not stop them from doing the perfect rowing, and perhaps even in fantastic sync with a returning as well, former tag team champion Sukoi. Created by Tiff, the ultimate geisha is back again. And these two, with pristine dance moves, fashion, all sorts of these things. What will unfold? We'll have to wait and see what they can do together. Deep Pockets, we see Monosuke and Ayato. Espionage sees Fatagami and Kai. Glorious Domination sees Sakura and Nimona. Average Joe sees Joe and Makoto. Lasting Shot sees Nekomaru and Joker. Magic Carpet Rise sees Hajime and Takamichi. Tipping the Scales is where we go to for our next OCs. Returning once again, Andy Main, created by Mal Kanja, the ultimate herpetologist. We don't like to talk about that, but incredible OC. Even though they don't like me taking out all the Komodos, I will do it anyway. As well as Felix, created by Felix, the ultimate animal enchanter, is back. And as we keep on keeping on, we also see, because every OC has to, they gotta be in here 3 times, our tag team Agents of Chaos to ensure that they get their appearances. We have Eva and Aurora. Aurora, created by MZ, the ultimate matchmaker, and Eva E48, created by Cherry, the ultimate AI. Both here, both potentially causing chaos to reign. That could happen. We have to remember that. But as we go on to Team Monokid, we see Catch These Hands, Great Gozo and Ryoma, Mage Against the Machine, Himiko, and Official Vengeance, Sato and Yula. Dinner Party, Karumi, Chi-Chi, Girl Boss, Junko, Natsumi, Virtual Idols, Kizzy, and Big Junko, Unfair Outcast, Seiko, and Queen, and then we see Twin Shot. A returning, once again, You love him. It is Bartholomeus. Mr. Durek is back to cause, I don't know, a nice little shot, maybe a shot to somebody. Barf has seen some fantastic action before. Can Barf do it again? And speaking of returns, we also see a returning Rion. Rion, partnered with the Ultimate Archer this season, is the Ultimate Cartoonist, and Twin Shot could find themselves holding Tag Team Gold. Not even just OC Tag Team Gold, they could hold all the Tag Team Gold. That's the specialness of the Dangan-lympics. However, they're not the only OC team that's on Team Monokid, because they also have locked up our Tag Team Champions, Natsuki and Takuto, going out strong. But as we keep on keeping on, we have Damnation, Monodam, and Queen, Too Sweet, Izuyoi, and Iris. Swift Strikers, Tinko and Sarah. The Professionals, Togami and Zhongli. Made to Rule, Sonya and Camilla. Just Monica, and Monica. And then we see Doomsday Device, returning from the Despair Dimension. Disappeared to train in the most unusual of places, the Despair Dimension rather. Now she's back, trying to put her new skills to test. Ray has returned. Created by Simpin for RRs, is now the ultimate Despair Dimension survivor. With a scythe in hand, things that's not just a little dangerous, it's a whole lot dangerous. And with Ray, we see, created by Hazuruka Cross, the ultimate hazardous device technician. Y'all see that name. Ika by Yakuya. She's a Zoei, who I fantastically just call Shiza. And I'll be frank, incredible design, love it to bits, to be frank. You can't see it all on this report card, but it has like two really long twin braids. It's an incredible design. But we must go on, we must move forward. Can this team work together? One, coming from training in what is essentially a Doomsday realm, and one who handles who could handle Doomsday devices rather safely. Turncoats, representing Team Monokuma, Haiji, and Hina. Where there's smoke, there's Nagito and there's Mishima. Human Studies, we have Azuru and we have Sophie, Lie, Cheat, Steel, Kokichi, Ranger, Twin Magic, Kotoko and Kotoka, Go-Go, Baron Bunny, Isaac. This is Aiko. And this is Amber. Hey, you know what? No, we're leaving him like this episode. That's our homies Isaac and Zoe. Never forget, they're the real ones. And last but not least, we have Brave Bird with Natasha Scott, created by Birdie Talk Productions. The ultimate ornithologist is here, and to even out our tag teams, a bird of mine own, Dave, enters the competition. How will this play out? I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna play out. Make your picks first, second, and third. We introduced all those fantastic OCs. And little did you know, you saw a brief break in there, but I already fixed out our little tag team champions there. Look at them. Where are they? They're over here somewhere. I swear I fixed them. There they are. My homies. Also, we gotta go ahead and give them their little tag team championship perk. The homies, the great ones. There we go. Now, make your picks first, second, and third, but don't just make them. Also watch in amazement, because in amazement and anticipation, we do have, since it's making me type in my whole password this time, chaos to potentially reign. And so, I ask you, let's start with the OCs, because in 3, 2, 1, this could be for the OC Tag Team Championships. Without further ado, we're gonna spin the wheel. We gotta spin it. We gotta spin it real quick. We gotta spin it real quick, because this could be a long episode. And speaking of, there won't be an episode for the OC Tag Team Championships, but they got the rest of the season to do it. And after this episode, there's the last time you'll see it at 10%. It'll be bumped up to 15, and We'll see how it goes. However, I did not mean to end that, because we also have to spin our tag team Agents of Chaos. Which, in 3, no, click it, thank you. Which, in 3, 2, ain't too big. Admittedly, ain't too big. But it's getting larger by the week, and it's hit at 5, it's hit at 10, I think, it's hit at 15. It's hit a lot. We've had a lot of spins for this wheel, but will it hit today? Okay, I'm not even close. Every time it like inches over like that halfway point, I'm like, oh no, not today, which means we just got ourselves a standard tag team episode, so make your picks first, second, third. Make them right now. Make them right now in the comments, because your comments are important. Much like this one, much like that one, and wait for it. Thank you. And from last Friday, much like this one right here. You know what? We'll give it to Shadow Moon. Time to see who the sharpest shooter in the Wild West Archery, the Wild Archery West. Made mention of Repairman Misting posters. I don't know which AV took this down, but don't worry, we got more. He's still missing. Y'all need to help me find him. Be honest, how long until the old milk carton ads pop up? Jokes aside, where did that crazy eyeball, whatever he is, go? Oh well. I guess only the cold of the night, cold night of the universe knows the answer. Cause I don't know, I wish I did. If I did, I'd do anything to find him, to bring him back. But let me make my picks first, second, and third. You've all made yours, I know you have. Give me a True Gentleman for first. I'll take someone from the green side for second. Give me Made to Rule for second. And I gotta root for a Brave Bird and my boy Dave. Those are my picks. Hopefully, my jinx isn't as bad as Thursday's, because yesterday was unreal. Let's start this bad boy. We got ores all over the place. Let's see how it plays out. Shall we? I believe we shall. Let's start round 1 from the top this time, shall we? We sure shall. And as we do so, Horn Bearers, y'all wanna do your due diligence? Y'all wanna sound the horns? Do you? Oh, you don't? Okay, I guess that's fine too. Let's continue with the episode then. Mahiru and March 7th are... Oh, you changed your mind. Oh, thank goodness. It didn't feel right without you. It didn't feel right without you. I'm glad you changed your mind. Thank you. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are absolutely fantastic. Horn Bears, thank you. Alright. Let's actually proceed. Mahiru and March 7th are practicing their rowing in sync. They're already going like, oh, let's go. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Dave has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Dave has fought in the AWE, actually. And didn't do too well. Rion sets down a trap. Fuyiko gets caught in Rion's trap immediately. Tinko challenges Mahiru and Chiaki to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Tag team champion Chiaki looks to add another title. The one title that she's missing, actually, to her repertoire. Chiaki, it looks like you're going to the World Pancake Championship match. And you're going... probably next week? If I have the time. Jin ambushes Natsumi, murders her. Ray finds a table. Zoe. I already forgot that I did this. Why did I do this? And you know what? This is in the comments. Do you pronounce this as Zoe or Zoe? Let me know. Zoe puts a death call on Kotoko while she's asleep. Queen. I hope that Zoe and Isaac win. I hope so bad, actually. While she's asleep, she's got a death collar. A shame. Queen finds a boat to Pokeball Shiro. This cooking up a genius idea. Queen wonders if we should build a machine that makes Yakiniku, Ayato, and Jotaro duel out with their oars, arriving at a stalemate. But then Jotaro gets thwacked right off of a cliff. I guess it ain't a real stalemate. Kotoka knocks out Mishima in a fistfight, but puts a death collar on him. Ayato broke the stalemate. He also broke that oar right over Jotaro's head. Seiko pixels needing flying in various places. Shiza builds a rocket who's gonna take a trip. Makoto wants it to be over already. Chiaki feels horrible, sorry for Fuyuko, frees him from the trap. Junko's had enough and now she's mad. Great Gozu feels strong enough to handle anything. Gonta attacks Sonia and Camilla from behind, murdering them both. I think that was one of my picks taking out two of my picks. Maybe it is the same Jinx. Anyway, Togami's ready for target practice. He's got a handgun now. Eva murders Monodam in front of Queen. There's nothing Queen can do. EY wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. The Arkansu, Great Potential, and Monosuke. Hydro Vision. Kawakami sobs quietly. Kotoko hates the way that the death collar feels on her skin. Ryoma finds my climate change remote. What mayhem will he release upon the tributes? March 7th has a horrible feeling in her chest. Kai won't give up so easily. Karumi sees dinner party as a bunch of chumps ready to be milked. Natasha finds an axe, upping her chances of survival somewhat. Azuru is looking out only for himself. Professor Layton uses mysterious axe to knock out Zenkichi and Kai. Death collars abound, allure all over. Hina is being adorable as always. Eula attempts to kill Togami, but Zhongli intervenes to protect him. Zhongli had to gave his life for Togami. Oh my gosh, Joe just wants to be helpful. Nakamura can't take his eyes off of Joker. He's looking cool, isn't he? Looking cool, Joker. Mishima, that probably needs to be on the soundboard. Mishima tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. Paimon is being chased down by Joe and Junko in their boat over dry land. Paimon not only outruns and perhaps even outflies them, but sets the boat on fire along with Joe and Junko. Well, that's not good. Futaba steals Mishima's tank while he's asleep. Hero sponsoring the Shine in Distance, and he practices their rowing. Yes, row your boat gently down the stream. Haiji snaps, he's now frenzied. Chi-Chi admires Karumi's confidence. You're dang right she's confident. Akane tries to kill Joker, but Joker retaliates and kills her instead. Fischl mopes around uselessly. Yuta has found a table, hopefully nobody goes through it. The Archon see Grippus and Monophony, she got an Electro Vision. One of the best visions, not gonna lie. Fatsugami is starving just in this game. I don't know if it's, the best in Genshin. It's pretty good. It's up there, but it's one of the best in the Hunger Games. Fatsugami's starving. He sniffs out a single waffle. Mitarai and Hifumi pose proudly with those titles. I'm sorry, not Mahiru. She's somewhere else. Monotaro fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Rangers looking for an easy out. Nagito and Sakura, or Skura as we like to call her, duel it out with their oars, but arrive at a real stalemate. Celeste finds a neon open sign. She knows what she's doing. Sakura calls back on the moment she took the Knight's Oath, and she's getting her Knight's armor she's preparing for tonight. I guess so is Celeste. Big Junko wants anything with once for all with Izioi. Izioi bites the dust. Hajime tried to take out Sakura, but let me tell you, Knight's armor diverts the blow. Isaac has a fishing rod. Lucas is found a table. Hana knocks over Dave in a fistfight, puts a death collar on him. Kokichi and Ranger get into an argument for who should be in charge. Sato and Eula attack Joker from behind, murdering him. Zenkichi and Rion duel it out with their oars, but Rion gets whacked right off of a cliff. Sukhoi finds a heaping stack of pancakes should last for the whole game. Sophie puts a death collar on Aurora, which causes a majority vote. As Aurora, Zenkichi, Dave, Mishima, Kotoko, and Kai are forced to play the majority game. Zenkichi received the most votes and was executed, as well as a sacrifice. Kotoko. You hate to see it, but we must go on because we got plenty of people to go. Nimona feels strong enough to handle anything. Well, she probably is. Natsuki finds Avi's climate change remote. What mayhem will she release upon the tributes? Taka thanks Kawakami for being there for him. Dedu finds a dapper suit, puts it on. Hifumi uses a title belt to hit Togami from behind, leaving him dazed. Takuto is ready to give it all and best every other creation. Himiko attempts to kill Nagito, but Mishima intervenes just in time. He had to take out the mage to protect Nagito's life. Where there's smoke, there's friendship. You know what? I really like the idea that the rest of the season, whenever they do something together, I'm just like, when there's smoke, there's something other than fire. Again, Pixar released Neon Cool lying in various places. Monica keep trying to tell a joke, but it always falls flat. And Monica rode their boat together through a river. Kizzy still can't believe that Big Junko has killed somebody. Look, she's big. Whoop. Barf. How could you? Manages to sneak attack Isaac and Zoe, killing them both. You fiend! How could you? Felix is on a Komodo dragon. I guess it is an animal. Oh, yippee skippy. Takamichi stares into the distance. Kitamura can't help but admire his own genius mind. Sarah finds a handgun. Enough bullets to be useful. Terry doesn't hear much of this place, and Iris steals Futaba's tank while she's asleep. We lost 18. 74 remain. Plenty of time to go in this game. but we do have a Claire de Lune for Natsumi, Jotaro, Sonia, Camilla, Monodam, Iwai, Zhongli, Jo, Junko, Akane, Izuyoi, Joker, Rion, Senkichi, Kotoko, Himiko, Isaac, Zoe. Hey y'all, pour one out for Isaac and Zoe. You hate to see it, but we have to see this through. So let's go on. 74 still remain, and we might have arena events. We might have some bigger events. We got some big time items, and we have... Oh no. Oh no, you guys. Oh no. So, Mahiru accepts her shadow as Mahiru gains the power of Persona. Ayato finds us all below his concern. Sara and Togami duel it out. Guns drawn, two shots are fired. Sharpshooting, steel-minded. Big Sister Sarah ain't sharpshooting for no reason because regular Togami falls over dead. Kitamura has also accepted his shadow as Kitamura, gains the power of Persona. Nekamaru challenges Takamichi and Taka to an anything-goes pancake-eating competition. Taka says, I want that back. Run it back for me. Taka could become your next world pancake champion. Good luck to you. My guy. Big Junko has a dimensional scythe. Eva using the Seared Sax to knock out Tenko and Hajime. Death calls on the both of them. Nagito sets down a trap. Kotoka draws a demon summon circle on the ground, for fun. Iris takes selfies. All sorts of selfies on top of her rad tank. Teruteru is being chased down by Natsuki and Shiza in their boat. Over dry land, Teruteru is not only outrunning them, but sets the boat on fire, along with Natsuki and Shiza. The dude looks amazing in his dapper suit. And Ryoma says... Well, let's have a little chaos, because he sets the arena's climate change remote to April. Prepare for pollen. Oh no! Chi-Chi's allergies are so bad she gets sick and has to leave the game, poor girl. Hiro forgot his allergy meds. Seiko and Chihiro decide to harvest honey together. Surprisingly, nothing goes wrong. Taka and Kawakami frolic through the flowers, and then a lot of things go wrong, like Rei setting up her table before grabbing Fuyuko in a headlock. Rei then RKOs Fuyuko right through the table. Professor Layton, Jin, Sophie, Andy, Taka, and Nimona devise a plan to get honey from a massive beehive. However, the bees fight them for hours in an all-out war. Inevitably, the bees prevail, but at what cost? Yikes. Kurumi pushes Hana into a blooming bush. The thorns seem endless and are enough to kill Hana. Gen gets caught in one of Nagito's traps. Now all I can do is hope to be freed. That's the Trap Master for you. Monosuke is being chased by Yuta. Monosuke uses the power of Hydro at the surface behind him, causing Yuta to slip and break his neck. Monica finds some leather scraps. She's a cave Monica. Will the other Monica become a cave Monica too, though? We'll have to wait and see. Sato spots something shiny in the distance. Fat Togami using a Scared Sass to knock out Hifumi and Futaba. Death collars on the both of them. Sukoi finds a few... Oh my gosh, everything is going wild today. Sukoi finds a few pancakes, feeds the wild beast, and I'll tell you what, Celeste, you really want me to be rooting for you, don't you? She even had the wherewithal to open Evie's wares and despairs. Izuru gets a 33% discount on a vision. How do we even sell those? Haiji tips over and all, which causes other owls to fall down like dominoes, taking out Nagito, Kotoka, and Monosuke. Queen gets a 25% discount on my soundboard. Wait, those aren't for sale. Hajime gets basically a free vision. As they are. Mitai gets a 50% discount on a dope chainsaw. Tinko works at Yoko's and is only there to gather intel someone stop her. Monofini gets a 33% discount on a 6-sword. Sakura gets a 33% discount on a belt of Pokeballs. She's powerful. Eula cuts Felix in line. Felix cuts Eula with a knife. Barf gets a 99% discount on a nice stack of pancakes. Nice. Paimon gets a 15% discount on a wish ring. How spectacular. Kawakami and the Great Gozu joust with shopping carts. Only Kawakami survives. Futaba, Celeste, Makoto goes shopping in the freezer section. Aurora locks them all in, freezing them to death. My goodness. All this foot traffic is really doing a number on the store, so Chihiro is hired as a janitor by the United States Aviator. Hina takes a free sample. Unfortunately, she's allergic and has death. That is what she has. Mishima works at Avi's, restocking the shelves as best as he can. Chiaki shops till she drops dead. Queen takes too many free samples, killed off, oh my gosh, killed off by security. Is this a, could this be a palace? March 7th gets a 99% discount on a vision. How do we even sell those here? I know a guy. Dave tips over an aisle, which causes other aisles to fall like dominoes. Hifumi, Mahiru, and Kizzy are out of this one. Natasha gets a 69% discount on my soundboard? Oh my goodness. Kai gets a 33% discount on a Vision. Gonta gets a 25% discount on a dope chainsaw. There's so much going on, oh my gosh. Lucas works at Yoko's to gather intel. Or rather, is here to gather intel. Kokichi gets a 25% discount on a 6 sword. Fischl gets a 99% discount on a belt of Pokeballs. Felix gets mauled by wild animals. I thought they were supposed to love him, not maul him. Ranger cuts Hero in line. Hero cuts Ranger with a knife. Gozu's gone, and in the middle of my store, a majority vote, not liable by the way, is Aurora, Mishima, Hajime, Kai, Tinko, and Dave are all forced to play the majority game. Tinko received the most votes, but was the Keymaster. I'm sorry, the sacrifice rather. So everyone else perishes along with aside rather from one player of Tinko's choice, deciding to save Professor Mishima, not the only other girl, Aurora, instead saves Mishima. Fascinating. Monotaro gets pancakes, Takuto gets a wish ring, and Monica and Seiko jousts with shopping carts. Only Monica survives. Just like that, we're down to 38. Yeah, we had like 70. We had 70 something, like, you guys. What happened? I'll tell you what didn't happen. Here's a Claire de Lune for Togami, Nekamaru, Takamichi, Natsuki, Chiza, Chichi, Fuihiko, Professor Layton, Jin, Sophie, Andy, Taka, Nemona, Hana, Yuta, Nagito, Katoka, Monosuke, Eula, Great Gozu, Celeste, Makoto, Futaba, Hina, Chiaki, Queen, Hifumi, Mahiru, Kizzy, Felix, Ranger, Aurora, Hajime, Kai, Dave, Seiko. It's kind of nice seeing like the little pops of color with the actual team color next to your name. I don't know, there's just something visually appeasing about appeasing about seeing all the colors pop in. But we still have 38 left. Considering we still have probably some arena event to go, and it's still spring. That could be bad. Let's see how bad. I mean, we can't see without proceeding, right? Let's see. Ooh, it's still bad, ain't it? You know what? It's still Avies Wares in Despair, so let's see. Let's hit a little Rebel Heart. Monica, Kitamura, and Eva go shopping in the freezer section. Ray locks them all in, freezing them to death. Oh no. Eva's corp is rising with maggots. Paimon ponders about how best to use her wish ring. Natasha and Barf surround Monophony in a pond with the power of Electro, which is powerful, I keep telling you guys. Electrocutes them both. Hero looks up at the tree and sees Mistletoe hanging above. Lucas sets up a table for grabbing Monotaro by the throat, chokeslamming Monotaro, the poor bear, through a table. Monica attacks Tinko from behind and gets rid of her. You hate to see it. As Kokichi swooshes the air with his sword, swoosh, swoosh. And Haiji's looking around maniacally, seething. Ray accepts her shadow as Ray gains the power of Persona. Izuru sets the forest ablaze, catching Monica, Ray, and Queen in the flames. All this foot traffic is doing a number on the store. I hired Teru as a janitor. Kizzy is gone. Ayato takes a free sample but is killed off by an allergic reaction. Not security, because my security would never do that. Using his chainsaw, young Mitarai brutally chops Paimon to pieces. Don't put F's for Paimon. Put your ones up for Paimon. Rest in peace to her. She'll be back as a ghost, don't worry. Sarah works at Avies Wares in Despair, restocking the shelves as best as she can. Takuto finds tactical combat gear. March 7th and Monophony unleash the power of their vision. Sakura is unfortunately caught in between a rare overloaded attack between Pyro and Electro, causing her to explode. Gonta tries to kill Takuto, but Takuto's combat gear diverts the blow. Big Junko shops till she drops dead. Kawakami finds a pitchfork. Kurumi takes too many free samples and is killed off by security, but we didn't do that. Fatagami comes back to his senses. The sales bring him back to his senses, why you should shop at Avies instead of Yoko's. He's no longer dazed. Iris gets a 50% discount on a Vision. How do we even sell those? Gin tips over an aisle, which causes their other aisles to fall like dominoes. Sukhoi, Didio, and Ryoma perish in the process. Tinko, writhing with maggots, Mishima remembers Nagito and sobs quietly. Fischl sends out a Pokeball. Out comes Magic Carpet, just flops. Oh, Sato gets a 99% discount on my soundboard, and Chihiro cleans up Ranger's corpse. That's... Chihiro's trying to be the janitor of the month. We lost quite a few foes. We're actually now down to your final 20, and what I didn't expect to get here this fast, but we had the arena event. And we had spring, so let's see what else unfolds after this Claire de Lune 4. Kitamura, Eva, Monica, Natasha, Barf, Monotaro, Tinka, Monica, Rei, Queen, Ayato, Paimon, Sakura, Big Junko, Karumi, Sukoi, Dedu, Ryoma. Friendly reminder, it is the blazing summer heat even if it's spring in the arena. Stay hydrated. But 20 left, 10 more into your saving grace picks when we check out everyone who's actually still around here. We have nobody like as a ghost or a zombie or in the despair dimension. None of those shenanigans going on yet. But I do say yet because I do expect it. It usually happens closer to endgame, so let's see if it does happen. As we click next round and as we proceed, that might have been a ghost round. That may have been a ghost round, you guys. Iris said, say my name, as she fires an explosive round for a tank. Sato, Hiro, Izuru, Kokichi, Takuto, and Mitarai are all blasted to smithereens. My gosh. Hayu's still looking around maniacally seething. Kawakami just wants it end already. Fatagami eats his waffle. Fatagami likes it. Sarah's disappointed and now can't wait to kill again. Teru really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Kawakami. Huh, nobody wanted you to do that. Apparently not even you. Nagito's gone. Official. Toss out a Pokeball. Out comes Roserade. Uses Petal Dance, tearing Monofini to shreds. Hajime's gone. Chiro accepts the shadows. Chihiro gains the power of Persona, and Lucas now is fighting for what he believes in. He now feels heroic. Who would have thunk? From hypnotist to hero. But we're at your final 8, which means after this, potentially final, Claire de Lune 4. Sato, Hiro, Izuru, Kokichi, Takuto, Mitarai, Kawakami, Monofini. We had a ghost round, didn't we? Yeah, and it looks, I think we lost, what? 6 in the ghost round? Must have lost 6 in the ghost round, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. What matters is this got us to our final 10. So you're gonna need some new picks, especially if your picks died during the ghost round. Ooh, ookie spooky. Let's go ahead and say it's time to make some new picks. Perhaps some, what do we call them here again? You're saving. Oh, that music brings me back to the saving grace picks. That's right, poor Isaac and Zell, but we go down and we come along. We see Mage Against the Machine for Team Monokid still has Fischl as one of your Fateful 8. As we keep on keeping on, we scroll down, we see Teru from Team Monofini, Let Him Cook. As we keep on keeping on, as we go down and we scroll down, as we see every single person who remains, Lucas also from Team Monofini, and Chihiro also from Team Monofini on Subliminal and IT Club respectively. As we keep on keeping on for Team Monokuma, we do still see Haiji, and they do need some points. But also in need of points, Espionage's Fat Togami for Team Monosuke. Can they get them? We'll have to wait and see. We'll scroll down because we ain't done yet, because for Team Monodam, we see Sara. Sharpshooting, still-minded big sister. Can she get some big-time points for the team, though? As we keep on keeping on, as we scroll down to see Iris. She's got 7 KOs because of that one shot. At this point in time, I believe that Lucas is your last remaining OC. So outside of revivals or any spooky shenanigans, yes. Yes, outside of spooky shenanigans, Lucas will go on for his team, Subliminal. Will that carry on, though? It's your final 8, and you know, ghosts like to show up nowadays. They sure do. Make your saving grace picks known. It's your final 8. I'm gonna make mine known. First, second, and third in your comments. Edit your comment, comment on your comment. Do what you gotta do to make your saving grace picks known. I'm gonna make mine. I'm gonna take Chihiro for first. I just truly believe in it today. I'm gonna take the Monophony team sweep. Give me Chihiro for first, give me Lucas for second, and give me, can they sweep? Yeah, they can. Teru for third. Easiest picks of my life. And hopefully you made the same picks, or different ones, because I'm not great at picking, but I am great at saying that within your final 8, they're all standing. Though far away in distance from each other, their hearts unified, in sync, beating with the same pulse. Determination, perhaps even the same fate, is that of a samurai woman. Let's do it. It is your final 8. Let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna click next round and hopefully it's not a ghost round. It is not, but we do see some shenanigans start to unfold. Haiji puts a death collar on Fat Togami while he's asleep. Fat Togami hates the way that the death collar feels on his skin. Fischl gets ready to toss a Pokeball at Fat Togami and Iris, but they reveal themselves to be members of Team Rocket, blasting off against stealing Fischl's Pokemon. Rest in peace to her Pokemon. I mean, they're probably still alive, but go and sell them or use them or something. Teru practices rowing. Nuclear waste from the power plant the arena was built on top of raised revived as a zombie. It started when an alien device did what did. Iris now has the power of aliens on her wrist. Ryoma's back as a ghost. Sarah fires her gun at Haiji but misses. Lucas scans the arena for enemies lurking about, and Chihiro summons their personas using Garu. The sudden blast of wind dazes Lucas, and as we click next round, hoo boy! More shenanigans as Iris transforms into an alien with a body as hard as diamond. Iris proceeds to headbutt Sarah and Fischl, taking them both out of this competition. Bring us down to who? Is that it? Oh! Okay then. I guess we should have let him cook, because... Pretend y'all ain't see that when we scrolled down, because I thought we had a little ways to go, and we sure didn't. Lucas put the death collar on Iris. Well, let me tell you, y'all forgot it was spring for a second, didn't you? You thought you forgot it was spring for just one moment, didn't you? Gosh, Teru. He has been cooking like the past year, let me tell you. Oh, Celeste came back as a zombie, Haiji was maniacally seething, Ryoma was playing around with his incorporeal body, but none of that mattered because Teru was cooking. In fact, he wasn't just cooking, he was growing, he was harvesting a massive carnivorous plant which promptly feasted on Iris, Chihiro, Lucas, Haiji, and Fat Togami. Feed me Seymour. Or feed me Teru because man, he was cooking out of his mind. And without further ado, y'all, it's the only terrible turnabout of the episode for Sarah, Fischl, Iris, Chihiro, Lucas, Haiji, and Fat Togami. Wild. Which means that's 25 points to Team Monophony. And the 2 teams that were in last place. Actually, I think the 3 teams in the bottom 3 all earned points during this part. I think so. Is that what happened? No. Team Monodam was technically in the bottom 3 by 5 points, but I'll tell you what. That bottom, everyone getting raised up a little bit, you love to see that because thanks to the carnivorous plant from your winner, you know, maybe this is a sign. Maybe whenever someone's trying to cook, you just let them. So maybe I'll say, Wednesday, we should let you cook. In honor of your winner. Gold medalist rower along with Gin. Teru takes the win for Let Him Cook. And in my, haze of just glancing at the scoreboard, I was wrong. It definitely was your bottom 3 teams who all earned points this episode, which is kind of awesome. I will admit, kind of awesome. First and foremost, let's just go and bring up your brackets. First and foremost, we got, from the OC, Subliminal. Thanks to Lucas, Hana and Lucas will be going on to that tag team finale for those OCs. most excellent. But bring it over to your gold medalist rowers. It is Gin and it's Teru, and in an actual rowing competition, I'm pretty sure Gin would just get them to the victory in like 4 rows, and it would be incredible. It would be the feat of all sorts of strength, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, someone who, there goes that man, mama, there goes that man. But this is where we go down to, yeah, your scoreboard, where things get interesting now. Every one of the bottom 3 earned points. So it was a standstill for the top 3. Nobody extended their lead, only leads getting diminished. Which is, I think, excellent. Excellent in the name of competition, especially. Team Monokuma, now just 5 points off of Team Monosuke. Which is wild. They were tied before, but now it's a 5-point difference between them. Team Monokuma at 45. Monotaro stays at Team Monotaro stays at 95. Team Monofini finally getting points and 25 big ones thanks to Teru, breaking their 50 streak, going to 75. Team Monosuke earned some points today as well. Big ol' 15 brings them up to 50. And lastly, our next 2 teams rather didn't get any points. Still in first place, Team Monokid at 115 and Team Monodam at 80. Incredible. I just want to say that, like, yesterday you saw like 35s and you saw 50s. You still see 50s and 45s here, but like in comparison to like 80, that's close. In comparison to 95, that's close too. In comparison to 90, that's close too. Like if Team Monokuma got first place and they got like second place, I don't want to say like a sweep because a sweep is legitimately hard to do. I'm not sure if did we get a sweep last Dangan-lympics? I'm not sure if we ever did. I think we might have. If we did once, it was probably Danganronpa 2. But I digress. Oh no, it might have been the OC sweep at the end. I think the OCs might have swept once. Who knows? That's a few and far between me. That's a long time ago. But we gotta focus on the here and now, and the here and now looks at the numbers here, the stats of everyone who was here, because man, we had a big time episode with 92 folks. But Iris had 9 KOs thanks to a tank and some other hands. But Teru was our star child today. And you gotta admit, when it comes to not even just tag team action, I don't think he's ever held a tag team title. But he's been a tag team agent of chaos. He's held that singles title. Teru in like the last like calendar year, he's been one to talk about. I think he's like, he had inklings of, oh, there's a Hall of Fame? I kind of want to be in there. I'm thinking about it. Perhaps one day. With the season he's had, with the seasons rather that he's had in the past like four seasons, he's someone to talk about. I will very much give him that. Haiji had 4, Ray had 4 as well in a big return. Gin had 4, Aurora had 4, our tag team agent of chaos. Dave had 3, my guy. Azuru with 3, everyone else with 2 or less. What a match. And that is all of our OCs this season. That's all of them. And now we can kind of go a little bit speedier through the intros. The episodes will probably be of about normal length now because, you know, it's a little bit longer when you gotta really deep dive into those OCs. All the OC report cards are now officially revealed. You can check them all out, and they'll be in the description the entire season. I'll be begging you to check all those OC submissions, all those OC report cards out. But more importantly, not more importantly actually, most important, check out those OC submissions. Check out those OC report cards. Check them out. Give them your love. Give them your acknowledgments. Give them everything that you love about them. In fact, you've seen all of them so far. Go tell me which OCs are sticking in your mind so far. Which OCs you got your eye out for? Who are your favorite OCs this season? Because they will be competing all season long. But also, very importantly, tonight is the return of Friday Night Inferno. We got a couple big matches heading your way, most notably 2 tag team title matches. And we don't know who. We don't know who will be fighting alongside Jack to face off against Twin Magic. That'll be decided at the very start of the night. So get excited, because Friday Night Inferno is coming soon. The Repaired versus the Converged. In a dojo match, we'll also see Sakura take on AWE champion Hilda. I'm excited. There's so much to look forward to, so much that could go on, a big triple threat tag team match between the gentlemen, and a grudge tag team match between Hatsune Miku and Mona versus a disgruntled Sarah and a mystery opponent. I don't know what's gonna go on. I don't know what's gonna go on during this Friday Night Inferno, but it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be exciting, and I look forward to it. Wednesday, good luck to you. Bring the repairman home. I know you don't really like him, but I know you like that Void character less, and me too. We don't like that man's. Until tonight, I'll be watching. You better believe I will. I hand it over to Wednesday. At this point, it should be starting fairly soon if you watch right on time. Toodaloo. Flight crew, thank you for watching, and enjoy Friday Night Inferno tonight. Take us out.